When my 2-year relationship ended, I found myself living alone again. It felt strange at first, but soon I was back to swiping on Tinder and other dating apps. I had been single for a few months by then and had met a few people during that time. One of them was a girl I matched with on Tinder named Tracy. She gave me her Snapchat, but our communication fizzled out quickly. She mostly just watched my stories and didn't really interact much. It reminded me of my college days, but now in my late 20s, the immaturity of online dating felt more obvious. I live in a corner townhome in a small community. For context, I'm an accountant. The money is good, but the job is boring. After my ex moved out, I thought I'd enjoy the privacy and peace. But after a month, the novelty wore off. I realized I'm probably more of a relationship person, or at least someone who needs people around. The loneliness was getting to me, so I kept swiping and going on dates just to get out of the house. Last December, I posted something Christmas related on my Snapchat story, and surprisingly, Tracy commented on it. She started a conversation about doing Christmas-themed activities together. I suggested festive ideas like ice skating or checking out Christmas decorations in the village, but she suggested decorating my Christmas tree instead. I did have a fake tree, but it was in the attic. I told her it was a 2-person job to get it out, and she offered to help. I agreed and told her to come over around 9 p.m. At 7:30 p.m., I rushed to the liquor store to grab some wine, then came back to clean up the house. After my breakup, I realized how quickly a place can get messy when you're living alone. By 9 p.m., I was sitting on the couch, pretending to watch TV while everything was set up to feel cozy. I sent Tracy a follow-up message asking her to let me know when she was on her way. Around 9:30 p.m., she finally said she was outside. When she walked in, I was surprised. She was taller than me, at least 6 feet. I'm 5, yeah, so that caught me off guard. She was also wearing an overwhelming amount of perfume, but underneath it, I noticed a faint hint of body odor, which was off-putting. We sat on the couch, and she sat really close, our legs were touching. She didn't look exactly like her pictures, and something about her felt off. I offered her wine, which she accepted, and we toasted. But almost immediately, she spilled a drop of red wine on my light blue couch. I wanted to scream but kept my composure. I grabbed a damp paper towel and cleaned it up as fast as I could. To ease the tension, I suggested we get the tree from the attic. She helped me bring down the pieces, handling the heaviest parts with ease. Once the tree was set up, I mentioned that the ornaments were in the crawl space. I went down to get them, leaving Tracy in the living room. As I was carrying the first bin upstairs, I started feeling unusually woozy. I hadn't drunk much wine, but I felt dizzy and weak. By the time I got to the top of the stairs, Tracy was gone. I called her name, checked the bathroom and bedrooms, but she wasn't there. She had disappeared without a word. Confused, I sat on the couch, checking my phone to see if she had opened my Snapchat messages. Eventually, I blanked out. When I woke up, the house was pitch dark. I could barely move, feeling weak and disoriented. I grabbed my phone, and the screen's glow revealed a tall silhouette standing in front of me. I whispered, "Tracy," but there was no response. When I turned on my flashlight, I saw her standing there, staring at me without moving. Suddenly, she sprinted toward the stairs. I heard loud stomping and the sound of the front door slamming. My limbs were still heavy, but I managed to move after a few minutes. I checked my house and realized all my pills, vitamins, Adderall, and even an unused bottle of Oxy from surgery were gone. A bottle of vodka was missing too. I called the police and reported the robbery, but with only her Snapchat username and a fake name, there wasn't much they could do. My neighbor hadn't seen or heard anything either. Tracy, or whoever she really was, had vanished without a trace. Looking back, it's clear she wasn't who she claimed to be. She likely had a drug problem and laced my wine to knock me out. The image of her tall silhouette standing over me is burned into my memory. That year, I didn't even bother decorating the tree.